How's it going, all you beautiful hunters? So, we finally achieved the platinum for Elden Ring in yesterday's video. Now, this is going to be our platinum recap. It's going to be a quick blast through of everything you gotta do in order to obtain the platinum for Elden Ring. I'm going to be using the Fextra Life wiki Elden Ring interactive map to kind of show, where everything is. It should be pretty simple to kind of go through and show you where all you're going to need to go. There are a total of 29 bosses you must kill for trophies, 9 legendary armaments, 8 legendary talismans, 7 legendary spells, and 6 legendary ashen remains. I'd never realized that. It's literally 9876. We'll need to get all of those going through as well. The only missable one is really the Bolt of Grand Sykes located in Lane Dale. You have to grab this before you end up turning Lane Dale into the Ashen Capital. If you do that, if you progress too far through the game and that happens, you'll have to go into New Game Plus and get up and grab the Bolt of Grand Sykes. As for character creation, it highly depends on what you want to do. One of the easiest ways to play the game is with sorcery builds, such as I did. I'm going to go ahead and say it's easiest if you're willing to spend the time to invest in it and make it powerful. Strength builds and Dex Faith builds are a little bit easier than sorcery builds in the long term, but in short term early sight, yes, sorcery does make this game very easy. Let's see here. You'll want to start as probably the astrologer would be the best if you want to do sorcery. If you want to do a melee build, either the hero, warrior, or vagabond, depending on if you want strength, dex, or a quality build. Not advised to really use a holy build, as most of the bosses in the game actually resist holy. There are 4 missable trophies, 2 endings that you can miss, legendary armaments, and an optional boss. Don't worry about them other than the weapon, honestly. They're only missable if you grab the blessing in the Lord of the Frenzy Flame down in the Moog. The Sword Moog, like little extra place back there, don't grab that blessing until you've gotten up and killed Radagon and Elding Beast. Then you can do the, the cloud save. Yeah, you can do that, and you can grab all 3 endings just like we did in our playthrough. Since the game is open world and you can go anywhere, this is just kind of a suggestion route to go through the game. You can do it almost in any way, order, or shape you want to do it in. Even though you only have to kill 29 bosses, there are over 100 in total in the game. So enjoy it and go searching through hidden dungeons and kill hidden bosses and find hidden treasures and stuff that you want to get. This is only how to get the platinum. I'm not, going through the game and getting every item out there. Like, I would have loved to have went and grabbed the Visage Shield and gave, like, a pure stamina build a try. But I didn't, unfortunately. And then, tomorrow we'll be moving on and revealing the next platinum hunt. So, with this, the first thing we're going to start off with is Limgrave and the Stormvale Castle area right here. It's a pretty small area. It's just this little section here. Not the Weeping Peninsula, just this section here. So, most of what you want to do is you want to follow the line of grace up to Stormvale Castle and kill Margit and Godric. So, as everyone knows, you spawn in here, and you can make your way all the way up here to this side of grace. This side of grace here is, I can't remember the name of it. Let's open it up. Gatefront Ruins. Once you make it there, it's pretty quick and simple to get Torrent. Then you're going to head up through here towards this shack here, which is Stormhill. Come up and over, you're going to take out Margit the Fell Omen. You'll get a talisman pouch and 12,000 runes. And then you want to make your way up and through. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Of course I would. Then you're going to want to go up and kill Godric the Grafted to get his Great Rune and the Remembrance of the Grafted. This is going to give you both the Margit the Fell Omen Bronze Trophy, the Shardbearer Godric Silver Trophy, and the Great Rune Bronze Trophy. Now, after killing Godric, I believe, is when Melino will offer to take you to Round Table Hold. Also, here, you will want to make sure you come over here to the Waypoint Ruin Cellar. You will have to take out the Mad Pumpkin Head in order to get into the back and talk to Selene. Or Celine. I can't remember if her name's Selene or Celine. I'm pretty sure it's Selene. you're going to want to go through her quest, because there are legendary sorceries that are locked to the end of her quest, along with some really awesome sorceries like what we ended up using in our Radagon and Elden Beast victorious fight, which was Shard Spiral. After you do all that, make your way down here, all the way down to, what was this, Castle Morn. You're going to want to make your way through there, and then you're going to take on the Leonine Misbegotten, which drops the Grafted Blade Greatsword, which is going to be your your first legendary armament for your legendary armament trophy. Make sure on top of that, anytime you see golden seeds or anything like that, you're picking them up. You want golden seeds, you're going to want your sacred tears. They're at churches. Golden seeds are spread all across the map. If you go here to Extra Life, you can easily go down to, where is it at? Flask upgrades, and you see they pop up all over the place. You've got sacred tier. You've got some, what are these called? The tears for your flask, another sacred tier, golden seeds. You want to be picking all of these up. Next up, we're going to move up to Liurnia, which is this giant area here, all the way up and around all of this. Now, once you come into Liurnia, after, killing Godric, you're going to want to head to the Malefactor's Evergoal for the Flame of the Fell God. This is going to be Legendary Sorceries and Incantations number 1. This is the Evergoal here. Adon, Thief of Fire, he's relatively easy to beat. So, if you're running sorcery, rock sling him to death with a meteorite staff. Bing, bang, boom, done. If you're wondering how to get up onto this little cliff, there is a spirit spring down here that pops you right up to him. Alright, next up, you're going to come all the way to the north of Liurnia, or Liurnia of the Lakes and Academy, whatever you want to call this area of the map, and pick up Sword of Night and Flame, which is a straight sword up here in Carrion Manor. I believe that is what this place is called. And you are also going to want to go ahead and take down Royal Knight Loretta, and then come up here to Ronnie's Rise, go ahead and talk to her, start her quest line. You're going to want to do all of her quest line as one of the endings. You're going to want to make sure you do all of that. That is very fun. Yeah, I'm going to say fun quest line. I really loved the ending. I kind of followed the lore about that ending, and I really liked it. Alright, next up, we're going to come down here to the, Rea Lucaria Academy, whatever you want to call this little place right here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to have Rea Lucaria Academy here. You've got the Fallen Ruins of the Lake, Site of Grace. You're going to come up and around and to this dragon here, which is Smaragd. If you can't kill him, don't worry about it. Just run behind him, grab the Academy Glintstone Key. Once you have it, you can come up here to the South Rea Lucaria Gate. Also, by the way, grab this map piece. You're going to need it. Hit this little, it's like a gate, passageway, whatnot, and it's going to pop you out over here. Go ahead and do that. And then you're going to want to come into Rea Lucaria Academy, make your way all the way through here, and you're going to end up down here in this section. You're going to take down the Red Wolf of Radagon, and then you want to go up inside. So you're going to go get the Radagon icon. It's found inside the treasure chest on the second floor of the debate hall, Site of Grace, from the gate entrance leading to the courtyard. So what it's saying is from here, and you come out this way to the courtyard. You're going to make a hard right and jump over the fence, climb up the ladder, and head through the broken glass window. Treasure chest is up there. It's on the east side of it. And now after you've grabbed the Radagon icon, you're going to come out. You're going to make your way over here, jump onto the bridge, avoid the friggin' falling balls. Come up. You're going to take out Moongrim, Carrion Knight. If you can't take him out, fine. I mean, if you can't, it's whatever. That's Sorceress Sound, don't worry about her. Come to this elevator, and you're going to come up in here and take down Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. So, with all those steps done, you will have achieved Red Wolf of Radagon Bronze Trophy, Renala, Queen of the Full Moon Bronze Trophy, and the Royal Knight Loretta Bronze Trophy. Okay, and now after you've taken down Renala, we're going to start continuing on with Ronnie's questline. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here to the Siafra River Well, and we're going to head down into the underground area of the map to start the Road to Nokron part of her quest line. It's pretty quick and easy. Once you get there, you're going to want to make your way over to this part of the map to talk to Blythe. Now, also, while you're here, go ahead, run to all of these little monuments, whatever you want to call them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8. Not entirely sure. Yeah. So you got these 8 here. Go ahead and hit them and take down the, what was that one called? The Ancestor Spirit. Then also head over here to the Siafra Aqueduct. I'll pull it up and take down the most annoying god dang friggin' boss I think is in this entire stupid game, the Valiant Gargoyles. Actually, scratch that. Second most annoying stupid friggin' boss in the game. Godskin Duo is worse. Alrighty, and now that we have done that, we're going to return to Liurnia real quick, and you're going to want to come under this like plateau here. You come to the south of this, and you go into this massive cave, honestly, into the village of the Abanerics. And what you're going to want to do is you're wanting to find Albus. He is, if I'm not mistaken, he's hiding in a pot in the like way back of the village. Kill him and get the Haligtree Secret Medallion, right half of it. Now that we have that done, we're going to be heading up to the Altus Plateau, which we will be taking the Ruinstream Precipice, because might as well, you need to slay Magma Worm Makar. He's a bronze trophy. Next up, after you come up the Ruinstream Precipice, you've took out Magma Worm Makar, you're going to come up on the site of grace here, which is the Lux Ruins. Actually, no, I think the Altus Plateau is the first site of grace. One of those two sites of grace is the one you'll pop out at. You're going to make your way all the way up here to the Shaded Castle, and make your way through this whole bullfuckery to here, and take down Elimer of the Briar, because you need the Moraeus Executioner Sword, which is Legendary Armament 3 of 9. The Briar Great Shield isn't anything for a trophy. Once we take out Elimer of the Briar, you're going to come all the way south. If you want to, just hop back to your site of grace here. Right at the, yeah, whatever that was. What was it? Altus Plateau site of grace. Come down here to the Golden Lineage Evergoal and take down Godfroy the Grafted. He drops the Godfrey icon. I'm not sure why he drops the Godfrey icon instead of Godfrey dropping it. You know, that would make a lot of sense. But that's Legendary Talisman 2 of 8. And then we need to go up to the Sainted Hero's Grave, which surprisingly is relatively easy to get to. You can blast straight through it. From here, we're going to come up the road, out. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one. No, you don't come up the road. You're actually going to come in, and you're going to shoot through the outer wall Phantom Tree. You can avoid both of these fights if you want to. Just blow right by them. Grab the outer wall battleground site of grace, and come out, cut down this road, and head over to the Sainted Hero's Grave to take down the Black Knife Assassin, because in here is the Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff Ashes, which is the Legendary Ashen Remains 2 out of 6. Yeah, so this is a Spirit Ash summon we're after here. It's dropped by the Ancient Hero of Zamor, found in the Sainted Hero's Grave. This one. Yeah, Ancient Hero of Zamor. Jesus Christ, that is such a weird thing to have to say through. You can also get the Lanedale Soldier Ashes in the Sainted Hero's Grave after the floor collapses. Make your way back up and get it from the corpse up there. Now, with that whole debacle section steps done, you'll get Magma Worm Makar Bronze Trophy and Elimer of the Briar Bronze Trophy. Next up, we're going to be heading to Caelid. And yes, this is pretty much the order we did it in the Platinum Hunt on the channel. First off, here, we're going to go down and take on, unfortunately, one of the weirder boss fights, Shardbearer Radahn. Now, if you have progressed far enough in Ronnie's quest line, like you should have, Because after the Sialfa River region, you can find, Blade behind the huge bridge supports. He tells you to go speak to Celibus. Well, Celibus is up there at the, oh Lord, what's it called? The Three Sisters Rise. He is right here. They have Ronnie's Rise, Celibus's Rise, and then Rena's Rise. He's right here. Go talk to him, and he's pretty unpleasant. And you ask him about Nocron, he'll tell you to go talk to Selin and Limgrave, and he'll give you the Celibus's introduction item. Head on down there, talk to Selin again. Where is she at? Oh, I'm still in Liurnia. She's going to be right here in Waypoint Ruins. Yeah, Waypoint Ruins Cellars. She's in there. Talk to her. And then she'll let you know that General Radahn has to die for you to get into Necron. And once you go back and talk to Blade in Sialfa River and tell him what Selin says, he'll tell you about the festival being held in Caelid to fight Radahn. And it makes it extremely easy to get through Redmane Castle. Wow, I am completely lost on where I'm at on the map. And all you have to do is come here, there's a waygate there, shoots you in here, and you just walk through and up to them. Make sure you get these Sites of Grace, because you'll want them. And that means you get to jump in here and fight Radahn. Summon everybody. It makes it really friggin' easy. After you do Radahn, I know we have more stuff to do here in Caelid, but this is for Ronnie's questline. If you head to Limgrave and look at the new giant hole in the ground, Blythe ain't there. Go up and talk to Iji, who is at Road to the Manor, up here in Limgrave. Right here. Right? No. He is... I'm trying to find him. Yeah. It should be, yeah, Road to the Manor, he's right there. Go talk to him, and you'll talk to him about Blythe and crap like that. And then, to free Blythe, you want to come down here to the Forlorn Hound Evergoal, and you're going to go in there and you're going to free him. Well, technically free him. He'll give you the finger snap gesture, and, oh, no. You have to stand in the center of this Evergaol and perform the finger snap gesture just like you did to speak to Blythe the first time. He won't show up, but you'll get the option to speak to him, hear him out, open the Evergaol, you'll free him, and then go talk to E.G. again and ask him why he's in the Evergaol, and he'll foreshadow some bullcrap. And now, you want to head off to Nocron. No, we don't want to head off to Nocron yet. No. So, the crater for Nocron's right there. Okay, so before we go jumping into Nocron there, we want to come down to Caelid. We're going to kill Grail, the big friggin' dragon thing up here. Come over to Fort Feroth. You can kill Grail with either Bleed, Rot, whatever you want to put on it. Now, you can farm him and make him constantly respawn so you can kill him. Look up a video guide. I tried it. I failed at it. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come way down here to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion, and we're going to pick up Grail's Roar. That's legendary sorceries and incantations 2 out of 7. And then after defeating Radahn, I know this is getting a little jumpy, but I did it in this order. It works out very well. After defeating Radahn, speak to Witch Hunter Jiren, which he's, up here. Speak to him and exhaust his dialogue to fight the two bosses that are in Redmane Castle, which is Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior. It's a dual boss fight. It's relatively easy. I use the Great Shield Warrior Ashes. Worked out perfectly. This will allow you to get the Ruins Greatsword, which is Legendary Armament 4 of 9. After defeating Radahn, head to the far north side of his boss arena. And it does mean far north side. All the way up here in the corner. And go through the Red Ward Dead Catacombs. Complete it and get the Redmane Knight Agra. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or Ogra. That's Legendary Ashen Remains 3 of 6. And then at Fort Faroth, you can get Radagon's Source Seal, which we've already been to Fort Faroth because we took out Grail. That's a pretty wrapped up, you're kind of done with Caelid. Once you get all that done, you have Shardbearer Radagon's Silver Trophy. Next up, we're going to head over here to this area of the map where the meteor crashed after you killed Radahn. You're going to go down there into Nokron the Eternal City. So after you drop into Nokron the Eternal City, you can pick up the Ghost Flame Torch. It's not something you need. You don't have to pick this up. It's not for trophies, but I did find that, you know, it's kind of a neat thing. But you'll want to make your way through Nokron, and you're going to grab up Oracle Bubbles if you want it. It's a really neat little spell. This is the Great Shield Soldier Ashes that I use. It was actually really fun. They're really good. Come across here, and you're going to take down Mimic Tear, which this will give you the bronze trophy, aptly named Mimic Tear. There is a way to completely cheese him with a volcano pot if you throw it at him before he ever transforms or moves, because he's a silver tier that transforms into you. Or just cheese him by taking all your crap off, walking in the room, and then re-equipping all of your stuff. Next up, what you're going to do is you're going to come across the bridge, you're going to jump down here and jump over into the Knight's Sacred Ground, make your way down and pick up the Mimic Tear Ashes. Okay, and once you have picked up the Mimic Tear Ashes here, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab all of these Hallowhorn ground altars, light them up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to come over to the Hallowhorn grounds, interact with the Deer Core, same thing as you did with the Ancestor Spirit, but this is the Regal Ancestor Spirit. Go ahead and take it down. It's a relatively easy boss. And then you're going to make your way over here to the Siofra Aqueducts and take down the Valiant Gargoyles. I hate these friggin' gargoyles. They're horrible. I hate them. And what's even worse is they're not even a trophy boss. But once you kill them, go to the back of the arena. There's a coffin, teleporter coffin, and it takes you to Deeproot Depths. Alrighty, and once we pop out here at Deeproot Depths, what you're going to do is make your way through here. Make sure to grab your map. You're going to want that. There's not really too much right now we want to grab here. Go ahead and make sure you grab the Nameless Eternal City Site of Grace. And then there is this, the Teleporter Coffin, which will take you to Ainsel River, Maine. That's going to dump us off here at Ainsel River, Maine. You're going to come down the river, hug to the right, for now. Come up here to Noxtella, the Eternal City. You're going to make your way up through here. Make sure to be picking up these Somber Smithing Stones. Come across this bridge at the end of Noxtella and pick up the Moon of Noxtella. Now, you can finish up Ronnie's questline now, and that will also net you the Dark Moon Greatsword. Although, I forgot to say something. While you're in here, you'll want to make sure to grab the Finger Slayer Blade. If I'm not mistaken, this is where we pick up. Yeah. Mimic Tear Ashes. Make your way all the way through Knight's Sacred Ground, all the way to the bottom. Go to the end and grab the Finger Slayer Blade. You need that to give to Ronnie. Now, once you've given that to Ronnie, we're going to be heading to the Carrion Study Hall. So yes, once you give her the Finger Slayer Blade, what we're going to want to do is come down here to the Carrion Study Hall, and you're going to use the Carrion Inverted statue to invert the whole place, which is all sorts of fun. Make your way through the inverted Carrion Study Hall. You're going to have to defeat a Godskin Noble on the bridge and get over here to the Divine Tower of Liurnia, which is going to give you, I can click on it. Nope. The Curse Mark of Death at the top of the Divine Tower of Liurnia, which, you know, is something you're going to want to pick up. Hey, by the way, when you get the Curse Mark of Death, you also get the Stargazer Heirloom. It's the talisman that raises your stat for intelligence. Then you're going to want to head back to Ronnie's Rise, and Ronnie won't be there, but you'll find that there's a new Site of Grace up there. Head to the tower to the north, which is Rena's Rise. You're going to want to head here, which is Rena's Rise. Here's Ronnie's come up to Arena's Rise, and you will be able to climb the ladder in there and get the Snow Witch set, which increases cold sorcery for the hat, which is kind of cool. And then also, there's a way gate right here that takes you to Ansel River, Maine. And once we get to Ansel River, Maine, which is oddly enough a site of grace that we've already been to, you'll have a miniature Ronnie doll. Rest at the site of grace and talk to it, and she'll ask you to go kill the Baleful Shadows. Which, if you've already ran through here and grabbed this, which is the Moon of Noxtella, it's pretty easy to get to the Baleful Shadows. Just continue down the river. You're going to want to grab the Noxtella Waterfall Basin Grace, come through here, and take down the Baleful Shadows. And once the Baleful Shadows is done, you're going to end up coming down here to the Lake of Rot Shoreside. Grab your map piece here. Once you kill it, you get the discarded palace key as a reward, and Ronnie asks you to send her love to Blythe and E.G. Examine the discarded palace key, and you can go open up the chest in the Grand Library of Rhea Lucaria, where you killed Renala. You get her key. And in the chest is, I believe, the Dark Moon Ring. So we're going to want to go back to the Rhea Lucaria Academy. Come on, scroll a little faster, please. I don't know what this is. I never went there. But you're going to come in here with Renala. And one of these chests... What is it? This one? Yeah. Dark Moon Ring. There you go. You're going to open that up. And, oh yeah, by the way, once you kill Renala, you can respec with her with Larval Tears. Now it's time to go to the Lake of Rot. Here in the Lake of Rot, you're going to basically not give a crap about anything here. You're going to just run as fast as you can for this little lip right here. You're going to come down, there's a site of grace here, and make your way all the way through and over to this teleporter coffin. You're going to jump in and you're going to take down Estelle, Natural Born of the Void, because you're a badass. By the way, if you do not have the Dark Moon Ring, the barrier will block you, saying that you need a Ring of Oath, and it's the Dark Moon Ring. Take down Estelle, Natural Born, and this allows us to get up to Deep Ansel Well in order to grab the Dark Moon Greatsword and continue on with some other stuff. Once we take out Estella Natural Born, you're going to come all the way to the north to this lift. And that is going to take us all the way up top. And it is going to pop us out right here at Deep Ansel Well. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to come up here, take out Glintstone Dragon Adula, which is kind of cool because you get 3 Dragon Hearts. You can go buy more Dragon Communion spells. But more importantly, it gives you Adula's Moonblade. Spell is busted as can be when it comes to NPC and humanoid enemies. Once you take that out, you're going to come in here. You've got the Cathedral of Manicelis, Site of Grace. And then you have the Dark Moon Greatsword found below the Cathedral of Manicelis after progressing through Ronnie's quest line. Now, once you get there and you take her out... Oh, by the way, if you want to do Celovus's quest line, do it now before going down here. Otherwise, you cannot do Celovus's quest line, which, you know, it's related to Nepheli, Selen, and Dung Eater. So be wary of continuing through Ronnie's quest line right here. But what you're going to want to do, drop down into that cave, approach Ronnie's body, choose Wear Ring, speak with her again, and she'll tell you that she's heading to the sky. She'll leave behind the Dark Moon Greatsword for you. That's the end of Ronnie's questline. You've gotten the Age of Stars ending available now. By the way, make sure you have talked to Fia and you've done, you know, most of her stuff to make sure that you're sending her on her way away from her bed. There's a couple of things you got to do. We made a video for that. It's really confusing and really stupid. But what you're going to want to do is come back here to your Nameless Eternal City, Site of Grace, and you're going to hop your way up and around and over and down, and you're going to want to get over... Oh, sorry, wrong Site of Grace. You want to go to Deeproot Depths, and you're going to hop around and over and get here to Elden Stars, but as it says there, it's easiest to go from the Great Waterfall Crest right here, The little coffin you come up with once you beat the Valiant Gargoyles is over here, so it's relatively easy to get to. Just hop over, grab it. That is going to be Legendary Sorcery and Incantation 4 out of 7. And now, you're going to come up here. Yeah, this is bullcrap. But come up here and you're going to take out Fia's champions. You have to dang near get to the teleporter over here to get them to spawn in. Take them out. Rest of that site of grace that pops up. Fia is going to be here once you've progressed enough through the main line of the events. You have to go interact with her and do a couple of things. Let her kill someone. I don't remember exactly who she kills. And then she'll come here, exhaust her entire dialogue, keep talking to her, and you want to give the curse marked, give her the curse marked death so that you can fight the optional boss, Lich Dragon Fortisax. Once you do that, talk to her, exhaust dialogue, rest at the site of grace. As soon as you do that, fast travel to the site of grace to reset the area. Talk to her. If she's dead, touch her, embrace her, whatever. Take down Lich Dragon Fortisax. That gives you the Bronze Dragon, Lich Dragon Fortisax. Next up, yay! This is the fun area. You're going to want to use the Deeproot Depths Gateway. Use it. It takes you to Capital Rampart in Lanedale. It's completely inaccessible after progressing in the main storyline, so if you get to a point where you can't access it, run. Just get to the overworld and run to it. Alright, and that's going to take you here to East Capital Rampart. By the way, if you do it this way, and you come out here, it brings you to this one. You cannot go out this direction, because going it this way, we do not defeat Draconic Tree Sentinel. He's alive at the very end of the game. Just leave him be. Now here in Lanedale Royal Capital, you want to come down through here. You're going to fight there's a minor, no, it's a Erdtree Guardian. Whatever they are, I can't remember them now. I can't remember what they're called. Holy crap. Erdtree Avatar. Fight them, you're going to make your way all the way through the city and get over to the Bolted Grand Sites. Remember, this is missable. Also, you're going to want to come over here to the Subterranean Shunning Grounds. Make your way all the way down. Kill Moog the Omen, and, get your site of grace and everything ready and set up. Don't worry, once we get through here, we're going to have to come back through here at the end game, and there's a hole in the ground you drop through. You can get back to the Subterranean Shunning Grounds and get back to where Moog was. Go ahead and kill him. Do not interact. Don't go through the back door. Just leave it be. We'll come back to that later. Now we're going to make our way all the way up here. You can take out this Valiant Gargoyle if you want. You don't have to. Make your way up the tree roots, the capital, whatever you want to call it, to Godfrey First Elden Lord. You're going to want to take him down, take him out, kill him. And once he is taken out, you're going to come over and take out, well, I guess you could, go ahead and take out Shardbearer Morgott, the Omen King. Go ahead and take him down. Kick his butt. Next up, we're going to be heading over to Volcano Manor. This was an absolute headache and a half, but it's doable. So, once we are here, we're going to head over this bridge kind of area. It's weird getting into here. There's a couple of ways. The way I did it was I came up from Lux Ruins. This way took out the Tibia Mariner, and then you make your way up and around and through all of this. And then you make this big old circle out and around and over and all this other crap until you get to the Hermit Village. You're going to come up and you're going to get Comet Azure. You want to make sure you get this because you need it. Now you're going to go back to the Waypoint Ruins and talk to Selene. Selene will give you a key. Once you've got Comet Azure, go ahead. You can leave, go talk to Selene. She's going to give you a key. And that key is for Celia Hideaway over here in Caelid. Relatively close. You've probably already been near it and gotten killed. But, yeah. First you'll play, go straight up, take a right, sell your hideaway, get all the way down through it. I think it's the second, yeah, second pit. He's behind a little sacred seal door. Once she gives you that seal breaker, you can hop in there and get Stars of Ruin. That's a really easy one to do, honestly. And yeah. Now, we're going to come back here to Volcano Manor. Come on, computer scroll. If you've not seen it, I did the video about how to get in here. It's kind of confusing. But once you're here in Volcano Manor, you've already, not Patches. What is the lady's name? Tanith. There's just a friggin' illusory wall inside the manor that lets you get in here. Make your way all the way through Volcano Manor. You can take down another magma worm. You need to take down Shardbearer Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Also over here, take down the Godskin Noble. That will give you Godskin Noble Bronze and Shardbearer Rykard Silver. Next up, we're heading to Castle Sol to defeat Commander Nile. Alright, and next up, we're going to be heading to the Grand Lift of Rold. You've already gotten the Rold Medallion after you defeat Morgat, the Omen King. You can talk to her in the site on the battlefield after failing to enter the Erd Tree. Remember, when you defeat Morgat, you have to go all the way up to the Erd Tree that's got all the friggin' vines and thorns and crap around it. Attempt to go through it, you can't. You go back down to the site of Grace. You talk to Melina, she gives you the Rold Medallion. And this is where we're at now. What you're going to do is you have to do this weird, wrap back over and around, and then you come out across this bridge. It's weird, but it's relatively easy to do. And come out and over to the Grand Lift of Rold, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make our way all the way up and around to Castle Sol. And we're going to take out Commander Nile. And then go get the Halig Secret Tree Medallion left. Now we have both halves of the Halig Tree Medallion, which is going to, make it a little bit easier to actually go to the Consecrated Snowfields. Now, next up, we're going to come down here to what's this place called? Flame Peak. And you're going to take down the Fire Giant. Once he's taken down, you get his remembrance. Yay! Grab the Site of Grace. You're going to come over here to the Forge of the Giants. And let Melina light herself on fire in the Forge of the Giants. That's to start the normal ending for the game. Now, once you've done that, we're going to be heading to Heretical Rise. Or Heretical Rise, which is right here. Now, this is a very weird thing. I went over it in the video for getting Founding Reign of Stars, but you can't enter it from over here. You have to go over here to this portion of the map. There's an invisible bridge that goes all the way over, and then before you get to the actual Heretical Rise, you have to jump up to the left, and you jump up and around, and you get onto the balcony, and you go in and get... Oh, I did not click on Heretical Rise. Founding Reign of Stars, which is actually a spell I use quite a bit in the game. Now, once we've done that section of the game, that leaves you with Commander Nile Bronze Trophy, Fire Giant Bronze Trophy, that should have been a silver, Erd Tree of Flame Bronze, and Legendary Sorceries and Incantations Silver, because Founding Reign of Stars is 7 of 7. Next up, we get to go have fun. No, we do not get to have fun, because screw this next upcoming place. It is none other than Crumbling Farum Azula? Whichever. I hate this place. First up, you're going to go all the way up and around here, get the Old Lord's Talisman. If you've killed Rykard, which you should have if you followed this video through, and you'll get invaded by Recusant Bernal, which you want to get invaded by Recusant Bernal so you can get the Devourer's Scepter. Let's see. Picking up all the upgrade materials and whatnot, you should easily be able to upgrade a weapon fully. Now for the real fun part. By the way, you have to kill Godskin Duo here. Good luck. Screw that boss. I hate that boss. After Godskin Duo, you're going to come over here and take down Beast Clergyman, Malekith the Black Blade. Pretty straightforward area, honestly. The only one that's a little bit of a pain is trying to call him Lich Dragon Placidusax and then Fortisax Dragon Lord, not Dragon Lord Placidusax. What you're going to want to do is start from beside the Great Bridge site of Graves, take the lift down, head back towards the entrance of the building. From the entrance, head for the cliffs directly west. Just literally come out the door and you're going to go straight out of the door. There is ledges directly below you and you hop, skip, and jump them down. And then you'll come down here. There's this, you'll see it at the end. There's a grave that is empty. You lie down in it and you fight that son of a gun. Once you're done with Crumbling Farum Azula, you should have Godskin Duo Bronze, Godslaying Armament Silver, Malekith the Black Blade Silver, and Dragon Lord Placidusax Silver. Next up, we're going to go ahead and clean up Legendary Armaments. And to do that, what we're going to be doing is using both halves of the Haligtree Secret Medallion here at the Grand Lift of Rold. That will take you over here to the, what is this place called? The Hidden Path to the Haligtree. Yep, Hidden Path to the Haligtree. You're going to pop out here, and you're going to come all the way over, like this little river here. You're going to come to the end to the left, to the Cave of the Forlorn. And you're going to go through there and take down the Leonine Misbegotten in there. And he is going to drop you the Golden Order Greatsword. Also, in here... Yeah, no. Not here, but over here. No. Screw that. Screw that boss. I didn't even make a video on it because I just... No. It's not worth it. By the way, if you're interested, here's Albinuric's Rise, where you can get the Graven Mass Talisman. Also, there is a Sombra Smithing Stone 8 right there. Go ahead and grab it. And then from the Cave of the Forlorn, we're going to make our way all the way west. You're going to probably get invaded by Anastasia again, and you're going to get invaded by a Sanguine Noble. He's annoying. He uses the bleeding daggers. And you're going to hop into Mogwin Palace with this teleporter. Once you've done this little run through, that'll be Legendary Armament 9/9 from the Golden Order Greatsword. That gives you Legendary Armaments Silver. Now that you've popped up here, you're going to get to, not Effigy of Martyr, Jesus Christ. You're going to be here at the Palace Approach Ledge Road. Now there's a way you can farm, infinite runes with the Deathrite bird that's across the way. Go ahead and do it if you want. It is what it is. You're going to make your way all the way over and around. I would say come get this golden seed. You don't have to. Just get through this entire area. And you're going to come up here. Take down Mohg, Lord of Blood. That will get you the Shardbearer Mohg Silver Trophy. Now we're going to head back up to the Consecrated Snowfield. Once you're back here in the Snowfield, here is the gateway. You can actually just go back to the beginning, I believe, and use the gateway back here. But if not, hop to Inner Consecrated Snowfield, head straight north to Ordina Liturgica Town, and what you're going to have to do is there is like a Evergel kind of little circle up here. You have to hop into that Evergel, and then there's lanterns around that you have to run around light. Once you do that, you can use this little teleporter to the Haligtree, or Miquella's Haligtree. Now, once you pop up here in Miquella's Haligtree, you're going to make your way all the way down and around. And then what you're going to end up doing, well, you'll make your way down and around there in a second. You're going to come this way, and once you make your way down here, you're going to take out Loretta, Knight of the Haligtree, for another bronze trophy. She's not that hard, in all honesty. I actually think she's easier than her original form that we fight out there in the Carrion Manor. And once that's done, you're going to continue your way on through here. You can pick up the Oracle Envoys. They suck, though. You're going to continue your way out and down. This is This is the area of the game that it is just brutal. It becomes stupidly brutal. You're going to want to make sure that you pick up Clean Rot Knight Finlay, located in a chest protected by a knight in the brace of the Halleck tree. From the prayer room's site of grace, head straight down a few set of stairs until you reach a small landing where you got two crossbow guys up top. You're going to hop to the right. There's going to be a little sloping ledge there. Then you're going to hop down to the little canopy looking place on the left-hand side. There's a soldier there that for some reason didn't aggro to me. You can run in and open the chest and grab Clean Rot Knight Finlay and just get killed and pop back. Up to you. Or you can take him out and fast travel back to Prayer Room, whichever. Once you obtain Clean Rot Knight Finlay, that will be the legendary Ashen Remains trophy, since you got 6 of 6. Next up, you need to get America's Source Seal and the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. This thing is friggin' amazing. When I got it, I did not stop running it until, well, actually, I ran it all the way through the end bosses. Then you're going to want to go over here and grab America's Source Seal. It's found in an altar room requiring 2 stone sword keys. It's in the southeast on the lower levels. What you're going to want to do is, if I'm not mistaken, right here, you have, no, that's Drainage Channel. Yeah, Prayer Room. You're going to come out of Prayer Room, and you're going to make your way out and over to this little tower area right here. You're going to jump across. There is a Erdtree avatar down here. You can completely avoid him, honestly. Just run down to the very end, jump off to the right, jump down. The door is like right here. 2 stone sword keys, run in and grab it. And last but not least, for the Halleck tree, defeat this evil, rotten, friggin'... This boss is unfair. It's bullcrap. The waterfowl dance is stupid. But if I was able to beat her, anybody can. So, go in here and kick Melanie in the friggin' teeth. Alrighty, and now that we've done all of that, the last bit, you'll get Loretta Knight of the Halleck Tree Bronze, Legendary Ashen Remains Silver, and Sharbara Melania Silver. Now we're going to go here to Lanedale City of Ash. This is where you're going to do your ending cloud saves as well. You know, come in here, yeah, Lanedale City of Ash. What you're going to do is make your way back through Lanedale. You're going to come up here, you're going to kick Sir Gideon Offner, the All-Knowing, straight through the floor, because if you're using any type of high damage output build, you'll murk him before his health bar even appears. I took him down with, I think I actually just did Common Azure, and he was dead before he ever stopped talking. So, it's relatively easy. But if you let him get started, he will use all kinds of just bull crap sorcery and incantations. And if you don't beat him the first time, he doesn't talk again, and he becomes a lot more difficult. So, take him down, and head up here. And you're going to take down Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Well, it's Godfrey, and it's also Horaloo. Take him down. Come in here to the Erdtree, and you're going to take down this complete atrocity of a boss. Radigan of the Golden Order and Elden Beast. So, take them down, and as soon as you do, you're going to do your cloud saves. You're going to grab Age of the Stars, Elden Lord. In my opinion, there's 4 endings. You have Elden Lord. You have Age of the Duskborn, which is the death rune mending the Elden Ring. Then you're going to get Age of Stars for Ronnie. And then you're going to head out back here to Lanedale Capital Ash. There is like a hole in the ground with a big cover on it. You're going to head down there, go back to where you defeated Moog, attack the little altar at the very back of the room, make your way all the way down through there. Unequip all of your, I think you only have to unequip your armor, but unequip everything, go up to the fire door, open it, get the mark on it, and then you're going to come back up here to the Fractured America site, and you're going to basically set the land between on fire and say, fuck all you. So if y'all enjoyed my little recap and quick run through of how to get the Platinum in Elden Ring, I know this is not gameplay, it's just showing you where and how to do it and just letting you know all the items you need to pick up and all the bosses you need to kill. In order to get the platinum for Elden Ring, remember to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, drop a comment down below, and tomorrow we'll be spinning the wheel to unveil the next platinum hunt.